This is second video of assignment 10.6. In this video, we'll take up a small topic of comparison between interference pattern and diffraction pattern. There are 4 points of comparison. Let us start with diagram. In case of double slit experiment, which was performed by Thomas Young, we have two sources, and we consider that the two sources are identical. So coherent sources we are talking about. This is the experimental arrangement. Whereas in case of diffraction experiment, we have single slit. Okay, and wavefront is divided, and then we get diffraction pattern. Here bending takes place from the waves coming off single slit. So this is the basic difference. First difference is that in case of interference pattern, there are two coherent sources, whereas in case of diffraction, we have only one source. That is one difference. Second difference, when we look at the interference pattern is like this. Whereas if you look at the diffraction pattern is like this. So what does it mean? This means that in case of interference pattern, you select any bright. It may be central bright, first bright, second bright. All the brights will have same intensity, which is not so in case of diffraction. See, height is more, height is less, height is least. It means that as you go away from center, the intensity decreases. So that is second difference, that intensity is maximum for central bright, and then intensity reduces as you go further in case of diffraction, whereas in case of interference the intensity of all brights is same. Width also is maximum in case of central bright, which is not so with other fringes in case of diffraction, but in case of interference all the fringes are of same width, may it be first bright or central bright or any other bright. One more thing, when we talk about dark, the dark in case of interference is perfect dark, which is not the case for diffraction. In case of diffraction, even if it is dark, it is not completely dark. So these are the points of comparison between interference pattern and diffraction pattern. Let me summarize once again. What is the first point? In one case, you have two sources, two coherent sources in case of interference, whereas in case of diffraction, you have single source. Next, all brights have same intensity in case of interference pattern, whereas in case of diffraction, central bright has maximum intensity and then intensity decreases. That is true with width also. In case of interference, all widths are same, all fringes are of same width, whereas in case of diffraction, width decreases as you go away from center. And lastly, in case of interference, dark is perfectly dark, which is not the case for interference. Dark is not completely dark. So these are the points of comparison between interference pattern and diffraction pattern. Thank you.